Okay, view on watch page. And I believe that we're going to be live. Yes, we are live. Okay, so the last stream of 2018. Not a big deal. Tomorrow's just another day. The only thing that changes is the number of a year. But things change gradually. They never change all at once. You don't go into a year and go, poof, oh, everything's changed. New year, new me. Honestly, I've gotten a lot done during this holiday season, to be honest with you. And I painted 9 games, 2 for myself. This is the third one that I'm working on, and I got done 7 patron games, which is pretty impressive, I must say. So I got a good feeling. Well, we'll talk about it tomorrow if I come live and I do my vlog like I planned on, or maybe I won't. Who knows? Dutch, how are you? 2 more hours until 2019 here. Well, cool. Another new year popping in. Well, I don't expect anybody to really watch this. It's a holiday, number 1. Number 2, I just figured I'd turn it on. Oh, God. It's Helen Adams. Boy, she's making her appearance back. Most important thing here is I want to get going. I want to get an hour in. I want to show you what we did. Last night I was up late. I slept for a few hours, went to the gym, did a few things. Miss Tina's home, so that's good. I'm glad. I missed her a lot. I miss you. You should call me. And I want to show you what I'm working on. I worked a little bit more this morning. I took a little bit break. I took a little bit of a nap because I just couldn't sleep. And we're right back at it. I want to get this done by the 1st or tomorrow, because I really kind of want to get this to the table, along with a few other things that I had worked on. All right, without further ado and too much talking, let's get right to the painting part. Is that the right view I want to take? Okay. All right, let's head in here a little bit. Zoop, zoop, zoop. All right, so I started working on the birds, and as you can see, in the book they were multicolored, which made them kind of difficult. So I decided to work on them first because I got a feeling the little tiger guys here are I'm just going to roll right through them. Let's show you where we're at with our adventurers. We got all the base colors. We got our first wash on them, so I'm pretty happy with where we're at with these guys. We're going to do their eyes because their eyes are really, really important. So we're going to save that for at some point in here. Here's our little froggy friend. That's what you get for streaming at reasonable European hours. Well, you see, I'm always thinking about you, Helen. And here's our other guy. We're going to bring this off. Oops. Okay. Hey, get over there. Oh, wait. No. You stay here. You go over there. And I just got the base coats on, as you can see. A little bit of a change there. You know, the wash is really going to have... So let me explain how I did this, just to catch everybody up. I went completely over this with a Wild Rider Red, okay? Then from there, I took an Averlin Sunset. And then from there, I really liked this blue, this Calgar blue, and I really thought it worked. And the combination of the 3 colors, I think, really gives a nice result. Now, the wash is really going to bring this out, but we still have to finish doing some base coats, and that will get us where we need to get. All right, so let's get these guys done, because, first of all, these birds are annoying me. So, without further ado, let's paint. That's what you're here for, right? Morpho, how are you? There's still 11 hours for me, West Coast, he said. I think we are at, what's it, 4 o'clock? We are at 6, 7, we're 8 hours away, something like that. Personally, I'll be in bed probably. What do I want to do here? Okay, I want to finish base coats, but what I really want to do is make sure I get the right brush to do the right thing, right? Okay, we can go here. Okay, so we're gonna start here. I'm gonna take some retribution armor. I really, you know how I feel about retribution armor. This is not going to look great um, until we really do what I want to do, and that's get the wash over and then highlight. Right now we're just kind of filling everything, all the base colors in, and that's exactly what we want to do here. Around the neck, I really thought that they would be majestic if we just, you know, something I should go with a little bit lighter brush here, and I think I will. I think that brush is just too wide. It'll take us a little longer, but you're going to see what I'm going to get at here, and hopefully I won't go off script here. Where's the brush? Brush I don't want to use. I'll tell you, brushes are a problem, because I can never find one that's comfortable. Alright, that might work. Alright, so I'm going to put that down, and I'm going to get some paint here. Let's see if that does it. Okay. Gabby, you going to come sit next to me? We brought a pillow out here for Gabs, so she can spend time with Dad. Because she was getting emotionally, she was actually getting depressed when I would come out here. Because I would come out here for a few hours. And for her, that was bothersome. So we're going to come around the back here. Alright, perfect. And I really want to sell that neck dress. That's going to be key there. Alright. Let's do the other one here. And probably some of the other things that I always try to not, when I open up a color, knock it all out at once. I really believe that you can get more done that way. You know, just run right through it, run roughshod. And there we go. And these are, they're going to be very colorful. They're going to stand out a little bit. I'm going to keep my, Helen, if anybody asks a question, just put it in red for me, so I can see it. But most of all, Happy New Year's, everybody. I hope you all have a safe holiday. Helen, we miss you. Come back. Tina, I'm glad you're back. Poor Larissa has been very, very ill, and I've been very worried about her. And she's really worked a lot. She was on last night, though. Well, it was a perfect time for her. I think she's a night owl. So I'm going to have to change all my streaming schedules and do them late at night. I like how I mix things up a lot during this time I was off. I really think it was very successful in a lot of ways. Alright, that looks not bad. We still have to put some stuff on here. And I think it really helped those of you that don't get a chance to watch anything live, see it. And we've actually got some games in, and we did a lot of things. Hold on, I will be back in a few days. Well, thank goodness, because we missed you. Say hi to my Gabby girl for me, of course, Tina. And Tina, you and I have a lot of catching up to do, so I plan on talking to you at some point this week. And I've actually been getting a lot of games geared around, you know, my grandson, and of course what Tina likes. Because if Tina likes it, then it makes it more interesting. I don't like when Tina plays something that she may not be interested in, and that's always been a big benefit for the channel. So when Tina's into it, look out, because she will learn everything about that game until she defeats me, which is one of the shining, you know, jewels of her existence, is defeating me. All right, we're gonna put that guy there. What else do we got here? I believe. Jeez, I really don't see. Well, I do see it. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to start with these other guys first. Because I really kind of like, I think this would just, it just pops in here. Having this shield, a nice dark, yeah, that's going to sit up real nice with a good wash. And it just kind of fits that whole kind of, because these are kind of like a toucan bird, the thing that pops in my head is kind of an Aztecian kind of look to them. Does that make sense? You know, because I wasn't able to really look inside the manual because were tons of spoilers, I just came, you know, I kind of took something and I ran with it in my head. And I want to tell a story. Just, you know, this guy who invented this game decided to tell this story with this, you know, and I want to do right by it by painting a story, if that makes sense to anybody. By taking this and painting it. Oh, look at that little devil. Oh, I missed you. I really did, Tina. I missed you a lot. I missed Helen a lot. You know, you don't realize how much this channel suffers when you guys aren't here. And you guys are the backbone of that. And I see it because it's, you know, this channel's not about me anymore. Hasn't been about me for a long time. It's about the people in the channel that do things in the channel. You know, Tim did a great job. We have to thank Tim for helping out as much as he did. He would moderate as much as he could, and I want to thank him. And Tina, Helen, we've got a bunch of stuff to talk about when you get back, and I'll explain a few things. And I just want to clear a few things with you too. Alright, there. Alright, we're going to put that there. I'm going to think about their helmets. I really think that I can get away with putting their helmets and making them gold as well. I think that'd be cool. But the birds need, I think, a lead belcher. Yeah, you know, I think that just might do it too. Yeah, it makes sense. And the shoulder pads. Alright, let's go with it. If we're going to go Aztecian, let's go all the way. And I think the gold just really shines on this. Now, again, this is my vision. You don't have to follow this. What I'm really trying to do is show you that there is a game out there that I don't think too many people are talking about. I talked to Lance about it a little bit. I'm going to play Blood Bowl with him a little later. On the PS4, but because the kids are using it, I didn't get a chance to get over there and turn it on. You know, he had reviewed this about a year ago, and you know, it just went retail at oh, bye Dutch, Happy New Year. I'm off trying to play just one more game in 2018. Best wishes to all. Dutch, nothing but the best to you, my friend. But anyways, let me just take a sip here because my throat's starting to... Oh, that feels so much better. Thank you. Thank you. All right. But, the funny thing about it is, you know, I knew nothing about this game, and he goes, oh, well, it's all right. And if he says it's just okay, that means it's a really good game in my eyes. Because we're similar in a lot of ways, but I think he just forgot about it. And that's the problem nowadays. Games are just so easy to forget about. So when I saw this, I said, yeah, count me in. Well, first of all, it's got this one-player mechanism, which is kind of cool. And then I saw... All right. I know how that comes across there. Yeah, I like that. And then the top, I'm just going to add some feathering gray, and then the post. All right, perfect. This works. This works. I like that gold in there because it's going to sit up really well. Okay, there is a question. Did you finally find a brush that did not tick you off? Kinda. Gabby, come on. Come lay down. Kinda, I think I found one. I think so. It's working so far. It hasn't annoyed me yet. But it will. It will. It will. Trust me. It will. Come on, you gonna lay down, girl? Or you just gonna walk around? She's probably just gonna walk around. It is just hit 80 here today. But it's not humid. It's actually a very, very nice day here in Central Florida. It has to be. We got all those bowl games. Playing in Tampa and everything tomorrow. So if you're going to a bowl game tomorrow, I hope you have great weather, which you will, because, well, guess what? You're in Central Florida, brother. And that's what we like to do. We like to have everybody come down here, pay our taxes, and please head on home safely. All right, perfect. For that. All right, we're getting to the home stretch of these guys, which when we put that wash, it's really going to stand out a little bit. And then we're going to be in good shape. And when we put that wash on, it's going to make a world of difference. Because these guys are just going to sit right up for us. Let's get that hair out of there. It's actually an old brush hair. There we go. And then these aren't, you know, these are just very small models, but very, again, they're perfect for what this is. They're perfect for telling this story. And it looks like this tells a massive story, which I'm very excited about. There is a lot going on here. Boy, that's just irritating. Hold on. Let me get my clippers. How about that? Something that irritates me. That's a first, huh? Hell no. There we go. Got that out of there now. All right. Now let's see. We got that gold. We got the gold. See, I just don't know. I don't know what this. It almost seems like it's a brown, but I really don't want to go there. It's a tough call there. Well, I wanted to use an XV88 for their legs and their claws and some of the other things, so maybe we'll just do that. Maybe we'll make the satchel that color. Or we can use a Baldor brown around their head. I just don't think it'll stand out as much as I want it to. Well, it's trial and error. Trial and error. First things first. Let's go. You know what? This might do it. Okay, I think I got it. I think I've got it. Alright. First most important thing I need to do is finish their beaks. Their beaks have a black underneath. I love Armory Painter Regiment brushes. By the way, Happy New Year. Dan, how are you? Happy New Year's. My cats are playing this evening in the Holiday Bowl. Well, all cats play in the Holiday Bowl. I think it's required. Isn't that the qualifier, more or less? Okay, so to get into that bowl right before the Super Bowl, the Kitten Bowl or the Puppy Bowl. Alright. Now, they made the underneath beak black, which I don't understand, but hey, I'll go with it. I'll go with it. Alright. Personally, I don't fancy it much. But I think I understand why they did it. And just from what I saw, I think it's to break up the contrast of all the colors. Alright, this brush is ticking me off. Boy, I cannot find a brush lately. I got 9 million brushes. And we were out this morning, and I said to the Queen, I go, oh, somebody came to the door. I said, can we stop at Hobby Lobby? Alright. Here we go. Dogs are barking like crazy for some reason. I'm off to check out Rob's Terminator gameplay video and then off to party. Keep on painting. Thank you, Dan. Be safe out there. If you're gonna go out there and have a good time, be very careful. It's a crazy world. This dude has swords. Yeah, regardless. And we're going to put that underneath. Alright. Alright, I'll go with it. I'll go with it. Might get changed though eventually. Might get changed. And that's the thing, you don't have to follow. I'm just going by what I saw on the cards, but you don't have to go. But the artist sees something. He has an interpretation, and I really try to respect that interpretation a lot of times and just try to fill it in there. There we go. Alright. But I think it'll play out better once we put that wash on there. That is really going to help us pretty much. And there we go. And the same thing here. And this is another brush. I don't know why these brushes are giving me such a hard time today. Just is not cutting the mustard. It's when you have that one hair that just sticks out. Alright, so this is another one that we're going to throw away. We're going to throw every frickin' brush out today. Alright. And again. Nice and easy. Nice and round. Come around. Yeah, we don't do anything. We're gonna play some video games. It's gonna be pretty good. Did I get you two? Yeah, I got you, got you, got you, got you, got you, got you. Okay. It's not one of those nights where we all go crazy. I like it quiet. My daughter and her boyfriend are coming over. Everybody wants to hang at our house. I was like, why don't you guys all go out? Why don't you go somewhere? Do something. Let's sit here with a bunch of old people and feel sorry for us. We're okay. We'll be fine. Let me see what this stupid hair here. There we go. Got it. Did I get it? Alright. Somebody's stupid enough to come to the house. Boy, I feel bad for them. Let's see. They are scarlet moths. What? Really distinct sculpts. Sylvesters. Sylvester, yes. Hey, Mr. Flex. Yeah, so I don't know what the hell they are. Okay, if they're scarlet moths, they're scarlet moths, but I'm just trying to paint them the way I see them. That's all I can tell you. And far from perfect. Alright, let's do that. Like and there and there and here, and I think we'll do something silver there. Yeah, that works. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't fall over. Don't fall over. Well, actually, it sounds... I was pretty excited because I went on Miniature Market today, and there were some new releases that I was praying that would come out today, and they did. We got a couple of GMT things that I was really excited about. And that, of course, is Talon 1000, new expansion. Alright, there we go. Gotta keep these guys together. Doosh. And we're real close to getting where we can put a wash on these guys. What time is it? Oh, 4:27. Wow, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. It always feels like you're painting for hours, especially when you're trying to come up with something in your head and you're live on the internet. It usually doesn't bode well. It's time stand still type of thing. And underneath, perfect, 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 perfect. And let's just do this real quick. And we're going to come in here like so for our flag bearer. And we're going to cut in there, and then cut in there like so. And do the same thing on this side. Who is that? Jew midget?
Yep.
Okay.
It's the pregnant one.
The Prego one. Alright. Well, there's only one. And there we go. Alright, that worked pretty good. Alright, let's do the next one here. That went pretty quickly. And all I'm trying to do is just get everything so I can get this wash on here and sell this thing to new. And see, I forgot that halberd there, but I don't know, maybe I should make that a different color. go. Right there. And then all I want to do is just do the back here. Hit here, here, here. It's just a little touch there. And it makes such a difference just because you're selling that there's a post there. You know, you're not being lazy. And all it is a touch. And sometimes that's all it takes. Just a little touch. Doesn't have to be perfect. But sell the post. And boom. It comes alive. Everything comes together and you go, oh, I get it now. I get it now. That's such a quick, easy thing to do. Isn't it? Hold on, let me move this microphone a bit and there we go. Alright. Try to get a little more centered in here. Alright. We're just going to come here. And here. And there's going to be a payoff here for sure. So just stick with me, folks. I'd like to get the birds done today. We'll do the ocelots tomorrow. And guess what? We'll be done. Probably just touch everything up here and there. And isn't that all we want to do? We just want to get it to the table. I was telling Liz from Beyond Solo, as I put some pictures up on Instagram. She goes, paint mine. I go, don't bother. You just play mine. I'll paint it, you play it. How's that? She does such a great job. Beyond Solitaire, if you are not a subscriber of Beyond Solitaire, get there, go check it out. The girl is just dead on. Friendly, concise, gets it. I mean, what more could you want, right? That. Okay, let's go here. Then we'll decide what we're going to do with those other halberts. And the one thing I like about this is there's not 50 of these guys. It's not like, oh God, I gotta paint 50 of these. No, there's 3 for each type of unit. And making sure those straps on his back come through. And there we go. Like I said, it's been a heck of a year, and I'm excited with all the changes we made. We did all the right things this year, and we had a lot of fun. And again, I can't thank my very dear Helen, Tina, and Larissa for all they've done. And Tim, thank you too. Tim joined the show late, especially since the girls had so much going on, and did a great job for us, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. More than you'll ever know. Hey, Fallen Dominion Studios. Hey, look, I'm painting another game. We did Terminator the other day. We had a great time with that, didn't we? But we don't stay. We don't stay on one thing too long. We move on. We have to keep on showing you guys great, great things all the time. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I drop that? Yes, I did. And I want to come in here. I get that band right there. What's going to help is the wash is really going to sit up on these bands and things. All right, there we go. All right, so you're done, you're done, you're done. Oh, we got one more dude here. Then we move on to our next color. And then we should be ready to start highlighting the adventurers a bit and bringing them back to life after a decent wash. And this is gonna, I can't believe this is gonna be our last live stream probably of 2018. All that means is yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. That's all it really means. I mean, oh, you're not going to be painting. You're not going to be doing this the rest of the day. No, not at all. Want to paint these now? You make them look so good. Well, thank you, Helen. Thank you, Helen. Hey, Tim. Tim, I was just thanking you, and you must have heard. That's why you came in. We want to. I know Helen probably is thanking you no end for your coverage while she's been gone. Doesn't mean that we're not going to need your services anymore. It just means that you'll be elevated to we can count on you status. And that is a great thing, isn't it? All right. And did everybody see my top 2 of everything? That was a fun video to make. How do you make a top 2 of everything? I did. Alright. Alright. Man, we're moving now. Let's get in the home stretch with these. Alright. A little bit of lead belcher. I know, I gotta do that. I gotta do the helmets of these guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the steel drab. I think that's really gonna work the best. Let's get the ocelots out of the way here. I've been experimenting with them. I've got them figured out. These guys were kind of up in the air, wondering how I was gonna do whatever. That was a fun video to watch. Oh, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Here we go. I'll tell you, that game was a lot of fun. And I just enjoyed the experience of it. And I think that's what really helped it. Okay, this is kind of... I'm kind of up in the air about this, but I think this is the way to go. Whether I'm right or wrong, we'll find out shortly. Ugh. Come on. Stay open. And yeah, this is the way to go. Yeah, I think I see it now. You have to, I don't care what anybody says, you have to have some kind of vision. If you do not have a vision of what your end product is going to be, you are going to be in a lot of trouble. And sometimes you don't see it until you get the paint on there. And even then you don't see it until maybe you are almost done, and then maybe you're completely done and you go, you know something, I don't feel it. That does make me wonder what I should do with the rest of those things. I think that works. Amen. I have been antisocial about long enough. Okay. Alright, here we go. And if I can get this part done, this is my biggest crux here I've been putting off, is this hood. I just couldn't see what color was going to fit in there, and I think this will work. I really do. And then the wash should do the rest for me. I hope. And we hope a lot of things in life, huh? Alright, there we go. Alright. Yeah, because they fly with these hoods on. Okay. Alright. Just... let's do that. It works. It works. Alright, that's two. One more. That's the best part. Then we'll do their claws. And then we'll let those dry a little bit. And then we will make something happen here, I'm sure. Retracted, retracted, huh? What's wrong, Tim? Amen. I am going to get back to the New Year's Eve party. Been antisocial long enough. You skip out on a party to watch a stream. Jeez. I'm too old for New Year's Eve parties. It's too dangerous to go out. Get some kid that does something stupid. Says, I'm going to show my parents I can be a big adult. And then something bad happens. And honestly, I don't want to be on the road. I've seen too many things over the years. But it's safer just to stay home. But if you guys are going to go out, I hope you all have a safe time. That's the most important thing. Just be safe. Be wary of others. Alright. Put that in there. That in there. Perfect. Alright, that takes care of those. So we can close this up. Now, what do I want to make those claws? That's a hard decision. Because you would think you would want to go with something a little bit more yellowish. No, I could probably pull that off. There's enough of it out there. Or I can just go with Baylor Brown. I think a Baylor Brown would do it. Fat fingers, that is. Okay. That happens. That happens, trust me. Alright, let's just get these feet done real quick. And then we can wash these, and then we can go over and start working for a little bit on. And I'm not worried about these bases, because these bases are going to be done. I'm going to paint up these bases real nice too. If you're going to do something, go all the way, right? Like we always say, if we're going to do something, let's go all the way. And this is just going to give a little bit of depth. Just a little bit. And that's all we're trying to do. Let's get these feet. You see this goes pretty quickly because there's not a ton. And you just save that, you know, that color for the end. And you're going to be fine. You see how it all kind of pans out and puts together. We do have 2 more colors and we're done. Alright, you, sir. Let's get your legs. My poor daughter's working today in the ER. So she's got a busy day. But she will be home. Good old Mimi. Alright, there's 1. There's 2. We're moving pretty quickly. And we just got to do lead belcher after this. And we should be home free. Oh, no. There's actually 3 colors after this. But it's pretty easy. I just got to find the fang, as they call it. Alright. Nope, you were the one. You were the one. And there you go. And like I said, you know, a lot of this stuff has been last minute. And I've been kind of like, okay, whatever. Meaning, more or less, you know, I'm not worried about views and stuff like that. I just wanted to, sometimes you just want to turn on a camera. Simple as that. And that's pretty much what we've been doing lately. And I think it works out pretty good. Okay, let's paint these claws here. There we go. These will be easy. And over here. Now we gotta let this dry for a little bit. There. And now we're down to 2 colors that we have to put on these guys for our base. And then we'll work our way out. Because that's what we do. We work our way out. Tammy, you worry about fat fingers? Trust me, I'm the king of fat fingers. Try doing this with fat fingers. There we go. Whoa. Come on, buddy. And these models are small. Not too small, but just small enough to give you a hard time. Alright. Much easier since I got magnifying head glass set and a good pointy brush. Yeah, that's a key, trying to find a good pointy brush. Amen to that. Okay, oh, let me find that other color I was looking for. Hopefully. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't go rolling away. Come here. Come hither. Oh. Not what I'm looking for, not what I'm looking for. No, 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 no. No. Thunderhawk blue, that's what I'm looking for. Kinda. Alright, yep, that'll work. Alright, we're just gonna take a little, because all it's for is the tip here. There are feathers here. It's just a Thunderhawk blue. Which, when I saw it, I said, hey, that looks like a Thunderhawk blue. And there we go. And I started these at what, 140 last night? Painted for a few hours. Could not sleep. Oops. Can't paint, can't sleep. Alright, let me just touch that up a bit. Perfect. Alright, now close that up. Move that to the back of the aisle there. What am I looking for? Oh, lead belcher. Here we go. And we'll be ready to go. Hey, Zonar. Alright, perfect. And I think we're just gonna take the cheap way out with this. And I think just touch there. There we go. And paint this little diamond in the middle here. I think that works. A little more water on there. Take a little water from here. There we go. And do the same thing to the other two guys here. And just, oops. And underneath. Over the top. Like I said, this doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to touch this up. This is just the base coats, and it's a lot of work. But because there's only, you know, like 18 models in total for, you know, 9 for these guys, you can take your time a little bit and and be a little more assertive, shall we say. And over here, under there, under here, over there. And there we go, and just top, top, top. And I don't think I did the top thing here. Well, I'm going to do it now. Top, top, there we go. Then we want to get the edge of the spears. Because they sure weren't stabbing them with rocks. Gonna look over at the chat in a second. Hold on here. And on this, you have the little saber here. I just want to get that. There we go. And that goes there. And that goes there. We could probably add a little to that later. I think that you can bring that out a little bit better than just throwing a little lead belcher on it. But for now, just until we can get that wash on there. And that's what's really going to help us out, is this wash that we keep on anticipating at some point. Because it's going to kind of sit in those recesses and really bring out some of that color that we've put in here and sell some of the detail. Okay, that. Okay, perfect. All right. There we go. It's just us quiet ones now. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Yeah, all the party animals left. Alright, there's one thing I had to fix. Where is it? Uthran Gray. I went a little over on one of the... And it should be dry enough to go over. Everybody makes a mistake, trust me. At some point. There we go. That's a little bit better. There we go. And once that dries, we're in really good shape. There we go. Anybody else got any pressing issues here? No. I could go over that a little bit. That red is hard to, or that orange is really hard to get out. Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright, these guys are based. Well, I mean, they have their base coats on them. So we're just going to let them dry for a few minutes. And before we close the show, we'll put the wash on them. What is it, 5 o'clock? Yeah, we'll go to about 5:15 or so. 5:20, somewhere in there. And, alright. And tomorrow, we got these guys. We've also got these guys here that we're going to wring out a little bit. Oh, Froggy boy. We just need a touch of black there. Alright. See if we can get his eyes in there. And this is not an easy... yeah, it is. And there we go. That's how you do. His eyes are very important. At least I think. Alright. Well, I got the same thing over here, too. So I like to take it all the way off. Really sharpen that point again. And what we're going to do here is we're going to do the same basic thing here. Make sure that eye sits in there. And there you go. That's how you dot an eye. Now, this guy is not going to be easy, but those work. Especially on these models, they're really, really important. Really important to kind of get that in there the way you want to get it. There, that's it. Alright, there we go. Just like that. This brush is another one that's not that great. There we go. I need to buy like another 3,000 brushes. Alright, what else did I want to do here on these guys? I want to take my bigger brush here. I kind of want to go, not Uther and Gray, but I really kind of want to take a little bit of this white scar and really kind of work outwards a little bit with it. Alright. I want so little of this on here. Because it's kind of important when I go over her headdress and just start to bring that out a little bit. See how that starts to come out a little bit? Choop, choop. And all we're doing is just going over what we already did. And it's just going to help. It's going to help. It's going to help accentuate that model. Now we can do the same thing by going over her feathers just a hair. She stays blue, but what I want to do is the higher points of that, what I want to do is just bring that out a little bit. I want to add a little highlight to it. I want to show that this is this bird is a bird of complete and utter elegance. And over the top of her head here, and over the top of her beak. And you're going to see what I'm talking about in a second. Because now, all of a sudden, she has personality. Whoops. Come on, camera. See how that starts to sit up a bit? That's what we're looking for. Just getting that little bit just to sit up a little bit. And what little we have on this brush, we want to work our buddies here. I want to go easy. But I do want to sell those facial features, because they do have them there. And into the arms. Not getting any of their body parts, but just like you can rub real hard here and really kind of, yeah, see, he's got fur on top of his fur. Oh man, I really like these models, and it brings out their personality a little bit. You start thinking in your head, yeah, this is a noble creature. Noble creature. What is that tall one? A stork? I think so. It's an adventurer. That's all I know. That's all I know. Because you're not allowed to read the story. You're not allowed to read the story until, well, until you're done painting them. And then you start playing. Because if you do, you're going to ruin the whole campaign. And I don't want to ruin the campaign. I work too hard on these guys to do that. I work too hard on these guys to do that. Our little rabbit friend. Alright. Well, he's not a rabbit. He's kind of like a fox. And all I'm going to do is just lightly touch over the top here into his face a little bit here, over here. I want that to come out a little bit. I'm barely touching it. But because these are very well done sculpts, you can pull some detail out of here and really make some things happen here. And that's what we're doing. 'Cause that's what we do. So, whoa, if we're not dropping everything. If we're not dropping everything. Alright. You see where we're going with that? Alright, perfect. Perfect for what we need. You don't have to go overboard. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. If I have a really, really light green, Like I could take some of this moot green. Well, first of all, I would take a little bit of this. Oh, where's my thing? Where's my thing? I can use anything, actually. You got a little plastic bag? Okay, fine. That works. You can mix paint anywhere. Alright. And take a little bit of this Scar White. I like it. And then I'm going to shake this up. I'm going to take a little bit of this moot green. I'm going to take it right from here. There we go. That's all I need. That's all I need. Wipe off the end and mix away. Is that what I want? Yeah, kind of. I'm going to make it all go away. And take it all off the brush. Alright. And all I want to do, ever so lightly. Ever so lightly. Just kind of come over the top here. Come over. Don't get those eyes. You work too hard on them, right? And just kind of hit those recesses. There you go. In the back here. You're just, whatever detail there is, you're going to use it. And that's what we're doing. That's all we're doing. Ugh. Mr. Frog, or Salamander, you look fine, my friend. You look fine. Alright. I could probably pull some more detail out of there, but hey, we don't got time for that. A lot of you got to get ready for your Halloween parties. That's how quick it's gone by. Halloween. Poof. Let's see. What did I want to use? Well, I know for a fact we got some new oil that we're going to hear. Newland oil. Which one will get so upset if you don't pronounce it correctly? You know who he is. You're not pronouncing it correctly. That's right, Lance, because I don't care. Alright, I think a camo shade would work really well. Not a camo shade, not a Serpium. I know I have it here. And either an Agrath Earth shade which that's a new one, or a Reichland Flesh shade. It's a tough call. But those two are going to do most of the work here. So how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to put our main color on. I think I'm going to go with Agrath because I want to not dull it down, but I don't want to hit those white areas. Don't want to hit the white areas. That's going to take... Let me see here. I don't know. I'm not feeling too confident in this. Let's take a look here. Think it out. Think it out. Problem solve it. Pete Shirley, Happy New Year's, my friend. let's figure this out here. All right. I think this is going to work, and I'm gonna try on his tail. Yeah. Maybe that'll do it. Is it too dark? That's the question. But I need it to sit. Well, you know what? We're going to try two different types of wash on this. And there's a reason for this. No, I think, you know what? I'm pretty confident in what I'm doing here. I'm pretty confident. And just going over this like so. And I can come around here. I have to save the dark wash for the white parts. And that's definitely got to be a new oil to bring that out, and you'll see why. I actually kind of... Alright, I like that. I like that. I like that for now. Just got a Kickstarter delivery today. The fourth quarter football looks great, but Minnie's not assembled. I wish you lived closer. Oh, God. Oh, God. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Well, Pete, I wish you lived closer just so we can hang out. Not, you know, for Minnie's sake. Jeez. Thought we'd just be pals. I can see that's not the case. Yeah, I like the way this goes in here because it doesn't drown out the blue. It does not drown out the blue like I thought it would. I was a little nervous about that. But I think we're going to get through that okay. The color that we need to make sure that works. See, like I'm going to go over this like this. And then, honestly... Alright. Let's just have that sit up there for a second. I wonder what the flesh shade would do. Now I'm curious. We can do one of them in that color. First of all, this brush sucks. So that's another one that's... Well, that one I'm going to use for bases. Okay, there we go. This one we'll use. Alright. I know, right? I need somebody to play one of the 10 different football games I have. I know. I know. Trust me. Trust me, I feel your pain, my brother. I feel your pain. Let's shake that up a little bit. I just want to see what this Reichland will do. I personally, I'm pretty happy with what the Agrath Earthshade will do. But I kind of want to see what this will do. And does it accentuate certain things? Does it bring out more color? Am I going to regret my decision? No, I'm not. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to finish. I'm just going to go over it. There we go. Because you can do this. Let's see. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Oh, gotta watch around this helmet here. Alright. We don't got a lot of guys to go over here, so you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, how I want this to how I worked all this way to get this to this point so we can actually do this way. And you'll see what I'm talking about. I can even go under here a little bit. That's all right. I want to be very careful because I don't want to hit the white with the agrath. It's just gonna, it'll mess everything up. But I don't mind it dripping off because I'm going a little bit too heavy on this one. It's because I put 2 colors on. Let's do that. Let's put him here. Perfect. All right. Now we can finish up the rest of these guys real quick, and then let's get a move on here. These guys are the toughest because of the wingspan. So now that I'm confident in the color that I picked and the theme I picked. Techno Bowl Bucks versus Hawks. I got my Seahawk team too, Pete. I will kick your ass at that game. I'm good at that game. Tecmo Bowl, bro. My Techno Seahawks are nasty. And I got them blocked too. Thanks to Mr. Spivey. My man. You know, nobody was even looking at that game, and you know, that was when I was doing the Kickstarter thing, and I got a hold of him. I said, "Hey, listen, do you mind? We could do a video about it." And he goes, "Yeah, sure." And we sat there and we talked about it, and then really tried to help him out. I really like that guy. Nice guy, smart guy. Oh, he said, "Boy, I like this. I like this a lot." Oh, I can't wait to play this. I cannot wait to play this. That's all I can say. That's how glorious I think this game is going to be. Alright, let's get that in there. Oh, we are almost at the finish line here. Hello, hi, how are you? At least for the birds. And then all we got to do is the cats tomorrow. And yeah, we're off and running with this game. Pete, do you know anything about this game? Do you care to know anything about this game? That's a question for Pete. Yeah, I met him last year. He said, yeah, 2 years ago at Dice Tower Con, he didn't have a ticket to get in, and oh god, the guy that runs the thing, I forgot his name. I feel so awful now because he's such a nice guy, and I said, gee, can you help the guy out? You know, I was supposed to have a ticket for Mimi, and Mimi didn't go. I go, can I transfer the ticket over to him? And he said, yeah. And he was just so nice about it. And he got in there, and he was just demoing the game the entire time. And he had such a crowd there for that game. This was 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, all right, let's go there. And it was just, I'm so happy when people do well. And for me, it just, and then we got it onto Miniature Market, and it sold out like in 12 seconds. I mean, you can't keep that game in stock. I gotta ask Steven about that. How come I don't see it again? I wonder if they just didn't reorder it. They should. Oh, I think he was waiting to do another Kickstarter and get more of them out, or something like that. Patrick Havert, yes, thank you. This game here, Pete, speaking, because now I'm talking to Pete, it seems. It's bad enough we have to talk to each other on the album. Now I have to explain what I'm doing here. Whoa, whoa. That wasn't cool. That's the second time that's happened on camera. It's actually the second time it's ever happened. Yeah. See, I got all distracted. But this game here, it's like a storytelling game. It's called Dawn of the... Oh, there we go. Alright. Hey. It's only wash. It's only wash. I'm going to get that over on here. There we go. And I'm going to get that on the inside here. Might as well use as much of this wash as we can, right? Oh yeah, you see how that just sits in there. But it's it's an adventure type of it's an adventure game, but it tells a story, and it just looks fantastic. I saw it. I decided to get it in. And then I started reading a little bit more about it, and I guess everybody knew about it some time ago, but not me. Basically, I'm a moron when it comes to knowing anything about anything to do with this business. Looks like Toucan Sam. Yeah, it does. The colors on them were kind of that way, so I went with kind of an Aztec look with them, because you can't look into the book because there's nothing but spoilers there. So I just kind of went with what I saw, because in the rules it kind of just showed a couple of cards. So that's the only thing I really went off, was a couple of cards. And I think I took some liberties on some things, but that's me. Come on, we've been pals long enough. There we go, up there, up that, up top. Let's not do that with the new oil. Fortunately, that was an old bottle, so I'm not too worried about it. Boy, look the way that just sits up, huh? That's what we're looking for. He is a small company. He may not have printed enough to meet the demand. Yeah, and I just hope that it keeps growing for him, because I really like him. And he's got that football voice too. When you talk to him, holy cow. You swear to God he was a football announcer. I don't know why the guy doesn't have a channel. I mean, that's how good his voice is. Mr. Spivey. But definitely. But this game here, really interesting, Pete. Right up your alley. Oof. See, I'm trying to put it on thick, because I know in 2 seconds I'm gonna have to wipe this all away. But hey, that's life. We make spills in life. It's how you deal with the spill. You let the spill control your life, or you just wipe it away and say, that's it. Hey, it's like an oil spill. Thank God none of these other animals were affected by it. Alright. Well, we still got enough in here. I called it in time. Okay. There we go. Let's just wipe that up. Wipe that up. Wipe that up. That's why I always keep plenty of the paper towels around. Alright. Take a little bit of water. Boom. Nice. Well, wanted to wish the Order Knights a happy and safe new year. Have company coming over soon. Love you all. Here is an amazing, amazing 2019. Well, thank you so much, my good friend. Pete, go easy. Have a great 2019. I wish you and your family and your friends and everybody and that beautiful daughter of yours nothing but the best. You know that. You know how it is. And we'll talk. We always do. We always do. Okay, so the new oil is the last thing that we're going to do here. And hopefully this works the way I want it to work. And we'll see. Let's not spill this one. This is the industrial size. Jeez. Come on, Rob. Alright, I'm going to put this over here. We'll throw that out in a minute. Alright. And for my pupper to come in. Alright. And then we'll go up top. As soon as we're done here. Where did I do this here from? Okay, here we go. From way deep here. And all I'm going to do is just kind of go over this area here. Go over that. Spread that in there a little bit. Spread that. Perfect. That's exactly all I wanted it to do. Perfect. And I could peel away some of that. That's all I wanted to do. Just sit up for me. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's all. And you'll see how we adjust that later on. Perfect. Because it hit the detail just the way I wanted it to. So now we'll take that, a little bit of that off. We don't need a lot. We just need it to sit and then sit up on the beak. Sit up on the beak. That's all we were looking for. And that's going to make a difference when we bring it back. When we bring it back. All right. Tim, thanks for being a champ here. As always. What else is new? All right, here on the beak. And work right in there. Perfect. That's all I need. Just sit up there for a second. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now I know I did right by what I was trying to do. Yeah, I love when a plan comes together. Now these aren't done. We're going to highlight these even more. We're going to, like I said, we go dark and then work our way out. It's one of the cool things about doing this, that you have the advantage to do. And you can just make things shine. Make them shine. Alright. Let's get a little bit more here. Go in here. Yeah. Now I see why they did the dark beak. Okay. It makes sense to me now. It makes sense to me now. All has come clear. I've seen the future. And come in here. Perfect. And our boy here. Boy, we're winding it down, huh? We are winding it down. Right in there. And over on here. Boom. And you're going to watch how we take all these colors and we just bring them back. And it really just going to make these creatures really shine out. Same thing we're going to do with our little friend, the ocelots, which are victims themselves. Okay. And that's perfect there. And then finally, there we go. And we're going to work our way in here. Alright, there we go. Alright. Boom. Let's line them up. So you saw how I did everything. We worked those colors in. Let's take this. Now that we have all this together. Let's close that up. Make sure nothing spills. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, this is all going to dry. It's going to dry in those recesses, which is very important. Oh, come on. Holy cow. Can you just... Yeah, thank you. Put you back here. Put you back here. It brings a lot of detail, and now we'll work the colors outwards. And that's what the intention is you kind of bring this all together. And there we go. That's, bright colors, but bright colors, but what we're going to do is we are going to really, hold on here. Oops. All right, there we go. I'll just turn this a little bit so you guys get an idea. It's dulled down now, but we're going to bring it back. We're going to bring it back, and we're going to make it brighter. And by dulling it all down like this, we filled up all those recesses the way we want to, and then we bring it all back, and everything will be good. And I think you'll like what we see, because you'll have that depth and everything else that we're looking to create. All right, well, that's the end of part 2. Maybe we'll do a part 3, or maybe I'll just do kind of a highlight here. Really, we are just cranking away on this. I started it last night, and we're already here, you know. And I think that's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. And then these guys are going to be a breeze. And we'll get them done. And we'll be ready to play this by weekend time. And that's what I'm looking forward to. So, that's the last painting video of 2018. What an amazing year. Tim, thank you. Helen, you're not here. Thank you. I want to thank everybody that has been involved. Tim, Larissa, Tina, Helen. I know you guys can't hear me, but you'll see this later. You guys have been a blessing to this channel, and you basically saved this channel, and I can't thank you enough for that. Thanks so much. I do enjoy the live painting, so we can hear your thoughts on painting as you're doing it. Yeah, I like doing it live, because mistakes or things that don't work, you know, you get to see it. You get to see it. Listen, this has been incredible, and thank you all so much. Like I said, I was thanking all the people that are responsible for this channel over the past year. I can't thank you enough. 4 of you have done so much. Kabuki, another one who's been there when I needed. Just very, very thankful. Godzilla lover. The community as a whole. You keep me going, and I appreciate it. You don't realize how much I appreciate it, because boy, there have been some times where I've just been, okay, that's it. I'm tired of this. I can just sit here and paint and just be by myself, and I'll be fine. And then you guys send those letters and everything, and it's meant so much. To Rhonda, if you get this, I know you had a tough year. I hope everything gets better for you. Don't forget to thank us nobodies who show up once in a while. First of all, I want to thank Ice Guardian for just being Ice Guardian. He is a tremendous human being, and I wish him the best. Oh, boy. We couldn't have done it without you, Ice Guardian. You know, those times when we maybe had 1 or 2 people, actually watching, and then you made it 3. I really appreciate it, because it really boosted my confidence. All right. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. Have a safe New Year. I'll see you soon.